I want to welcome you to the free guided intuitive meditation. This month's energy is creativity. My name is Leanne DeSalvo. I'm an intuitive energy healer, psychic, animal communicator, and the director of Intuitive Healing Institute. If you'd like more information on me to schedule a healing, or if you'd like to find more information about the school and upcoming classes, we have two websites. To reach me and schedule an appointment, it's leannedesalvo.com. You can see the spelling of my name, I believe, at the bottom of my picture on Zoom. And also Intuitive Healing Institute's website is the name of the school, intuitivehealinginstitute.com. All right, so go ahead and close your eyes. Have your feet flat on the floor. Knees hip distance apart. Now say hello to your energy field, your aura. Just acknowledge it. It's like a bubble that you're sitting in. The aura is a very special place. It's where our energy is contained. Now, if we have our aura out and about as wide as it can be, which is really infinite, what happens is other people come into our space and they may leave their energy. So right now, I'd just like you to acknowledge your aura and start to call it in around you. Bring it in nice and tight, about 2.5 to 3 feet from the edge of your body. This way, fewer people can get into your space. Great. Now you're going to learn a couple of tools that we teach at Intuitive Healing Institute, and they're really taught in every class, but focused on in the intuitive meditation class series. It's grounding and releasing. So right now, out in front of you, I'd like you to create a gold line of energy. We're going to attach this gold line of energy to the base of the spine, the first chakra, where we have our survival energy. The first chakra looks like you're sitting on a traffic cone. I'd like you to take that gold line of energy and now find a way to attach it to your first chakra. You may want to tie it in. Maybe use some psychic staples. However you choose to attach it, just make sure it's nice and tight, nice and secured. Once you have it secure, go ahead and start to extend it down toward the center of the planet. Send it down through all the different layers. Start with the room that you're in. Send it down through the floor, down through the foundation of the building you're in, and down through all the different layers of the planet. You may find dirt, rock, water. You may even find open layers, layers of molten lava, caves. Send it all the way down, deeper and deeper, all the way down to the center of the planet. Once it reaches the center of the planet, take a look around. Get a sense of how the Earth's core looks, or get a sense of how the Earth's core is presenting itself to you today. Maybe it looks like a molten ball of lava. maybe like a big boulder. However it's presenting itself to you, just give it a hello, acknowledge it, and find a way to attach that gold line of energy to it. You may want to plug it in like an electric plug, or maybe use the ship's anchor and anchor it in. However you choose to make this connection, make sure it's nice and secure as well. Now start to expand that gold line of energy out to the width of your hips. Create it like a tube with a hollow center. This feature of the grounding cord allows us to release any energy that doesn't belong to us, foreign energy. Really makes it very simple and effortless. Now, once you're finished creating your grounding cord, notice that on the side of it, there's a simple toggle switch, on, off. I'd like you to set the intention that when you flip that switch to the on position, you're turning your grounding cord on to release. And foreign energy will just start flowing down that grounding cord. Anything you're ready to release. Once you've set that intention, go ahead and flip that switch to the on position and let your grounding cord do its job. Let it start pulling any foreign energy out of your space. Go ahead and start to notice the energy. Become aware of it. Start to feel it. Feel that energy releasing. Notice it releasing from your head, your shoulders, your arms and your hands. Feel it releasing from your torso, your hips, and from your hips all the way down through your thighs, knees, calves, and feet. And as you're releasing this energy, notice how heavy you're becoming in your chair. Notice how firmly planted your feet are on the floor. Just continue to release. And we are going to look around for a few things to release before we begin working on creativity today. I'd like you to take a look around your space and get a sense if you have any people in your space. Parents, siblings, spouses, children, friends, acquaintances. You may even find people you don't know. If you find anyone's energy, just give it a hello. Acknowledge that energy. And start to release it down your grounding cord. It's not your energy. It doesn't need to be in your space. Remember, this foreign energy stops our energy flow, causes blocks, and if that energy is there long enough, the blocks that cause dis-ease turn into disease of the physical body. So give yourself permission to release any energy that doesn't belong to you. And that includes the energy of these other people you find in your space. And as they release, notice how you feel. Now we're going to release a couple of other energies that we usually have in our space on a day-to-day basis. We're going to start with judgment. We have judgment in our space, not because you need to be judged or other people feel that you need to be judged or have anything to be judged for. It's because we all have different opinions. Someone may think brown hair is best. Some people may not like it. Either of these energies could be tossed into your space. They're both judgment, like and dislike. If that energy is in your space, it's taking up a space where your energy needs to be. So just say hello to that judgment and start to release it down your grounding cord. Really let it go. Give yourself permission to be free of that judgment. Just feel it as it releases down your grounding cord. And the other energy I'd like you to start releasing is doubt. Let's go ahead and look around. Get a sense if you have any doubt in your space today. If you do, it's as simple as just giving it a hello and letting it go. That's all you have to do. Acknowledge and release. So acknowledge that doubt and send it down your grounding cord. Great. So now we're going to start to look at our creative energy. And the way to do that is very simple. If you're using effort, release the effort down your grounding cord. Remember, this meditation is to relax you and is done with the energy of ease. So right now, I'd like you to create a nice big bubble out in front of you. Just let the bubble appear. Don't influence it at all. Notice that bubble when it appears. Now I'd like you to direct your creative energy into that bubble. It's as simple as setting the intention and then watching it happen. So set the intention that your creative energy is going into that bubble and watch the bubble. Watch what goes into that bubble. This represents your unique creative energy in present time. Notice what color or colors fill the bubble. All energy is represented by a color. High vibrations will be brighter colors. Low vibrations will be darker colors. Now that you have your creative energy in that bubble represented by colors, I'd like you to give that bubble a grounding cord to the center of the planet, just like the one you created for yourself, but separate from yours. Attach it to the bottom of the bubble, send it all the way down to the center of the planet, and plug it in. Great. Now remember, I said all energy is represented by color. So when you look into this bubble, if you see more than one color, that's fine. What I'd like you to do is look for the brightest color in the bubble. The brightest color is your energy vibration, your creative energy. So go ahead and look around for the highest and brightest color in that bubble that represents you. You may see other colors that don't belong to you. You may recognize them right away. Darker colors, colors you have an aversion to, and colors that you just know don't belong to you. Now that's okay. We're going to start to ground those out. So right now I'd like you to become focused on your color, your creative energy, the brightest color. What we focus on increases. And we want that bubble to be filled with your creative energy only, not the foreign energy that the other colors represent. These block the flow of your creative energy. So right now, using that grounding code on the bubble, I'd like you to start releasing the energies that don't belong to you. Start with the darker colors. If you'd like to know what these energies are that are blocking your creative energy, you can ask. But as long as you're a witness to the release, you don't have to know what it is. So just say hello to the energy. And release it down the grounding code on the bubble. Just let that energy go. As those darker colors are releasing, notice your color increasing. It's amazing how easy it is to clear foreign energy from our space. Once those darker colors are released, go ahead and start to release the colors you have an aversion to. Just send those energies right down the grounding cord. If you'd like to ask what they are, just simply ask questions. Who does the energy belong to? Why is it in your creative space? What effect has it had on you? And just let the energy flow while you're watching your color increase in the bubble. And you can also start to release any energies that you know don't belong to you. Just let them flow down the grounding cord, cleaning out your creative energy. Go ahead and look up at that bubble. If your energy is not filling the bubble, I'd like you just to reach out with your psychic hand. Move all those other energies down the grounding cord until your bubble's full of your energy. Great. Now that that creative energy is cleared out, we're going to ask it some questions. It's easier to get clear answers when the energy that we're looking at doesn't have foreign energy in it. The first thing I'd like you to ask that bubble I'd like you to ask it to show you a past life where you used your creative energy to create something cool. And just get a sense of that lifetime appearing in front of you. You may see it using your clairvoyance in your sixth chakra. You may hear it using your clairaudience in your fifth chakra. Or you just may know using the claircognizance in your seventh chakra. However you get your information is perfect for you. So let that flow. Let the communication flow. Notice that past life that came up. Become aware of the time period. If you can't see it, hear it, or know it, ask, what is the time period of this lifetime? When we ask questions, it's easier to get answers. Now, ask where the lifetime took place. What city, state, country? May even be another planet. Get a sense of where the timeline's taking place. Take a look around. Notice yourself. Are you in a male or female body? Become aware of your appearance. What do you look like? Become aware of your clothing. Does your clothing indicate what status of life you were? What your status was? Take a look at what's going on around you. Are there any people around? Now I'd like you to ask what it was that you created in this lifetime that was cool. What is it? If you have any questions about what you created, go ahead and ask. Now I'd like you to ask how it's relevant to this lifetime, your present life. If you don't receive too much communication, that's okay. It doesn't mean that you're not psychic or you can't use your psychic abilities. It simply means you have blocks to release. It has no bearing on your psychic abilities at all. Now I'd like you to ask how you're using your creative energy in this lifetime, in present time. What have you learned about creating in this lifetime? What are your current creative goals? What are you creating in your future? Do you have any blocks to creating in this lifetime that you haven't cleared yet? If you do, ask what they are. How can you let these blocks go? If there's anything that you can release and you're ready to release it now, just give it a hello and send that energy down your grounding cord. Just let it go. It's effortless. Continue to allow yourself to release any blocks that you're ready to clear. Great. Now I'd like you to create a nice big golden sun above your head. Look out at that bubble. It has your creative energy in it, your color of creativity. Everyone's color will be different. It's unique to you. Go ahead and reach out with your psychic hands and hold on to that bubble. Cut the grounding cord. And move that bubble filled with your unique color of creativity into the golden sun above your head. Watch that golden sun fill with your energy. Now we're going to fill back in with this high vibration. I'd like you to reach up with your psychic hands, grab onto that golden sun, bring it down to the top of your head, crack it open, and let that creative energy come into your space. Notice what it feels like as it's filling your aura. Notice what it feels like while it's filling your chakras and your physical body. Let it fill each and every cell from the top of your head all the way down to the tips of your fingers and the tips of your toes. Great. Just sit there for a minute or two, feeling that creative energy. Notice as it shifts and changes your space. When you're all filled in, you can open your eyes and come out of trance. And with the blessing of divinity, may this meditation be complete. Amen. If you're interested in any classes or sessions with me, remember you can go to the websites www.leandesalvo.com and www.intuitivehealinginstitute.com. I hope to see you soon. Thank you for coming.